Alright, so I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't. I wasn't planning to waste my precious time on this situation. But this game is just doing a diabolical levels of disrespect and I just can't stay silent anymore. I really try to be chill and trust the process, but the process is just apparently suffer harder and realizing you're wasting your time on a dumbass quest. And I'm here watching the chaos unfolding and observing the amount of suffering the players are going through in this quest. And I'm here thinking, okay, it cannot possibly get worse than this, right? But I was dead ass wrong. After the players got sick of this quest, they spammed mail the developers, and you know how they replied? We have confirmed that there are no malfunctions at the drop rates, and the settings are working as normal. Bro, are we dead ass right now? So you're telling me that each battle has a 1% drop rate for the materials needed to finish the Questmaster's quest. I mean, that would be fine if we needed like 20 materials, but no, you need to collect a total of 160 items to finish the quest. Literally, it's just 9 to 5 job. Because what do you mean it's normal? That one NPC, the other one, the Battle Master, takes a couple hours to finish and complete, comparing to the Questmaster's quest, which takes weeks or months depending on how active you are. And comparing both of their NPCs, the Battle Master is just easier and a lot faster to complete. However, the Questmaster is harder than it should have been. So if you unfortunately choose the Questmaster, you're gonna be doing a long ass quest for this dumbass 9th sub-gear slot, which is worth it, but the amount of time you put into it makes it not really worth it. Anyways, I just want to talk about Questmasters. Yep, that NPC I just mentioned before. Her quests for unlocking the 9th sub-gear weapon slot are not challenging at all. They're not endgame, they're definitely not reward worthy for the amount of the enslavement she demands from the players. And you know what? They're not even quests at this point. They're just there to test our patience. And the developers are just watching us suffering like it's their part-time job. It's like we're the lab rats and they're experimenting with the most ridiculous quest imaginable. And don't get me started. Why does she interrupt players when we try to pick the battle quest masters? Like, oh, I disagree to this quest. Like, bro, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Because tell me why the players have to run 8 different dungeons, collecting 20 different materials, totaling 160 items, just to hand them out to her so she can give them the 9th sub-gear that functions the same as the battle quest master's 9th sub-gear. Like, it would make a total sense if she gave players 2 sub-gears instead of 1 because of how hard that fucking quest is. But no, that one developer said, nah, keep them the same reward, but make the quest a lot harder to complete.
You ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Bro, I'm sick and tired of these updates that just keep coming out, and that is just a horrible idea. Like, bro, in what world are you living in to make you think that this is a genius idea for the next update? And honestly, quite frankly, I'm quite surprised y'all even still playing at this point. But anyways, the crazy part, during these chaotic moments, the developers did nothing. All they did was just fixing the event boss that nobody cared enough to actually fight it. Anyways, actually, I take that back. I think some players actually fought the boss, but let's get back to the main topic here, the developers. Besides sending the same email replies to us, like, we are sorry to hear that you are satisfied with the experience, or the classic function as normal. Bro, you cannot be real that is function as normal. Like, we got the whole player base complaining about the unbalanced fairness between battle masters and the quest masters, and the developers are just standing there doing absolutely nothing. Because let's be real, both NPCs give the same reward, and they should not be this different from each other on how difficult they are. One of them is go outside, touch the grass, come back in 2 hours and you're done. The other one is welcome to mandatory enslavement camp. Here's your uniform, come back when you're done. And let me remind you, when you choose one of these NPCs, you're unable to pick the others, and you can't cancel the quest once you've picked it. It's like, yep, that's it, my friend. Your fate is sealed, GG. Like, bro, players are blindly picking Questmaster's quest without knowing how torturous and difficult it's going to be. And there's no takebacks, no refunds, no customer support that will actually help you unless they're spamming you the same email that I said before. If you choose the Questmasters, congratulations, welcome to the mandatory enslavement camp. Attendance in dungeon is required daily. But if you choose the battle Questmasters, like, bro, your life is gonna be so chill. It's just like, you just sleep and you just finish the quest. And you know what? If I was CEO of Alchemia Story, I would be firing that one employee who said, let's add Questmaster. Like, nah, you're fired. Pack your bags, get out of my office. Alright, with that being said, let's talk about the Battle Master. Bruv, his quest is so damn easy that you can literally just do them half asleep and binge watching anime. right? You just blink twice, sip a drink, and suddenly you're done. And the worst part, they even got Battle Master rage baiting the players. Oh, so you would take my trial? Too bad. Bro, this is deliberate at this point. Ain't no way they got an NPC rage baiting a place in 2026. And by the way, Questmaster's quests aren't even weeks hard, alright? Her quests can last up to months if you aren't even playing that much, you know? I don't know if developers know or understand some of us have a job, some of us have a school and responsibilities. So yeah, again, I didn't want to make this video, but I felt like I had to say something about this current situation. So that next time new players try this game, if there's even new players at this point, because developers just don't like free-to-play players apparently. Well, at least you know what you're walking into now. And if the developers are just watching this, when you say the settings are working as normal, are you actually being serious? Or you were actually unconscious and setting those mails out? Because I'm genuinely concerned for you guys. Alright, if you guys just finished watching the video, just comment whatever you guys think about this current situation. And I just want to add one more point too as well, is the fact that I've been a very big dependent of Alchemia Story and its developers. When it comes to these like updates and all that, I always have high hopes. And I used to glaze the developers a lot. But for the past several months, I've just been very disappointed with new updates and the fact that they don't even help the new players and the gems currency that the majority of players are struggling with right now to get newer armors to do the higher bosses. Anyways, I'll discuss more later about it if I want to make another video because this thing takes like quite a while. Well, that's all I'm gonna say. You guys have fun, stay connected, stay friendly, spread the love, and see you guys in the next video.